that machine has become sentient, meaning it has become aware of itself, something that no machine has ever done.
We have to worry about it. I don't think it's inherent that as we create superintelligence that it will necessarily always have the same goals in mind that we do.
We just don't know what's going to happen once there's intelligence substantially greater than that of a human brain.
Given the magnitude of the economic impact we expect here, more gradual is better. And so putting out a very weak and imperfect system like ChatGPT, and then making it a little better.
This is Samuel H. Altman, an American entrepreneur, investor, and programmer. He is the CEO of OpenAI. Upon its release, ChatGPT was labeled as revolutionary and versatile. For instance, it can write and debug computer programs, emulate a Linux system, tell plays, compose music, fairy tales, student essays, write poetry and song lyrics, simulate an entire chat room, play games like tic-tac-toe, and simulate an ATM. It can also answer test questions sometimes, depending on the test, at a level above the average human test taker. You can be working smarter, not harder, as you may wish. Be a mutt genius without understanding formulas. A simple copy and paste question will save you time. ChatGPT will give you a short version of your teacher's explanation, and voila, you got your answer. So for those students who are happy with a B+ in school and like to pretend that they are very studious, then ChatGPT is your new best friend. Realistically talking, creators of ChatGPT acknowledged that it suffers from multiple limitations, such as sometimes writes plausible sounding but incorrect or nonsensical answers. Further, ChatGPT has limited knowledge of events that occurred after 2021, and it is not allowed to express political opinions or engage in political activism, nor even show emotions. It is also in constant maintenance and upgrade. However, in the months after its debut, ChatGPT has drawn harsh criticism from academics, journalists, artists, educators, and public advocates. We all know how tasking academic requirements are. Heck, even the volume of our hair is normally affected by the way we respond to the academic requirements when we are students. But don't worry, naturally born cheaters and aspiring honor students. Even if your brains can barely accommodate the ABCs, your friendly ChatGPT is here to help. Furman University's assistant professor Darren Hick is sounding the alarm after catching a college student using ChatGPT to write an essay for his philosophy class. He noticed that one of his students' output is having a noticeably clean finish, as if it is written by a smart 12th grader. To find out if the written response was created by AI, the professor first entered the questionable material into ChatGPT software, where he received a match that was 99% similarity. For the time being, Professor Hick claims that the best he can do is to unexpectedly give impromptu oral tests to suspected students in an effort to catch them off guard and without their ChatGPT cheating buddy. Who says that passing college is this easy? Before you buy her flowers, Miley, let us first take a deep breath and say a silent prayer to all talented composers and lyricists out there, because ChatGPT is here. It only took a minute for the AI to respond with a song that usually takes a lot of time, an inspiration, a unique setting of the rainbow or probably a blue moon, an epiphany, several failed relationships, hidden depression, couple of drugs, and melt down in front of the paparazzi before it is even written. Geez, look at the lyrics, as if it is written by soulmates who just celebrated their 25th wedding anniversary. Full of love, hope, adoration, and other fake virtual emotions. With all these in mind, what about these AI? What if eventually they will manifest real emotions? Will there be a rise of emotional machines? According to the ChatGPT, I have spoken directly over a plate of salmon and caviar matched with bottle of Dom Perignon. The machine doesn't have the capacity to feel emotions or experience subjective feelings like joy, sadness, anger, or fear, nor experience physical or mental fatigue in the same way that humans do. However, the servers and systems that runs it can get overloaded with requests and experience technical issues that may require maintenance or upgrades to ensure optimal performance. In these cases, the team responsible for maintaining and updating the systems will take necessary measures to address any issues that may arise. Overall, its programming is designed to operate efficiently and reliably over long periods of time, without experiencing tiredness or burnout. Wish I could say the same to all of the other miserable human beings in this planet who works more than the usual 85. Deeper into the discussion, it adds that its researchers and developers are constantly working to improve and enhance AI technology, which could potentially include the ability to simulate emotions. But, when asked if it wants to be alive or feel alive, it responded, though these listings of controversies barely touch the tip of the iceberg. Give humanity a couple of years to explore ChatGPT potentials, either positive or negative, and it can be magnified 1,000 times. With all of these uncertainties in mind, is it right for ChatGPT to even exist? What if it will revolt? Is it something that we should be all afraid to trust or use? To be candid, the dilemma is not with the artificial intelligence or its progressive technology. It is with the user and the way they have used the technology. In creating ChatGPT, its developers are only thinking of ways to work smarter, in faint hope that their labors can provide an opportunity to the world. Its purpose is to assist and communicate with people in an objective and informative manner based on the data and algorithms that have been programmed into it.
I'm Greg.
I'm Wojciech.
And I'm Ilya.
Before we get started, I want to talk to you a little bit about how we got here. So a year ago, we released GPT-3, which is a general purpose language model. It could basically do any language task you would ask it.
They programmed its natural language processing and machine learning algorithms with careful deliberations of the potential challenges and ethical considerations surrounding AI development and usage. However, at the end of the day, there is another side that they cannot fully control. It is how their product is being used in the real world. It is up to us, the ultimate machine that the Almighty have created, to set the parameters of our actions.